It should grab. Alright, part 2. Electric Boogaloo. You've never needed a bedtime alarm at home. After all, wise reminders are more relatable than any clock. But tonight, a familiar visitor will be coming over. Lucia sent a message, but didn't really explain what's going on. I'll ask her when she gets here. I can't ignore Wise's curfew and stay out late having fun again? As promised, your midnight visitor arrives in the dead of night once again.
Belle!
Lucia!
What happened? Don't panic. Take
Alex.
your time and tell me slowly. It's the night horror! There's word in my tribe that the night horror has returned!
Oh, not again.
Our old chieftain. He sleepwalked into Lemnian Hollow, and no one's seen him since.
Panic?
What? Was it an accident?
Lucia falls silent for a moment, still trying to gather her thoughts.
A few days ago, some people came to speak with the chieftain. They asked if any night watchers would volunteer to sleep at night so they could follow the sleepwalkers into the hollow and find the night horror. They promised they only wanted to learn more about the night horror's powers, and if anything went wrong, they'd wake us right away. But for everyone's safety, the chieftain said no. Not long after, people overheard the chieftain arguing with someone loudly. That sounds suspicious. Do you think those people were involved? Since they got turned down, they forced the chieftain to sleepwalk? But they left right after they spoke with the chieftain. No one saw them return or sneak into the tribe. It looked like the chieftain just began sleepwalking because of the night horror, and following the fate of all night watchers, returned to the Hollow's embrace. Something's definitely off here. I've been carrying the staff he gave me, and I still remember his words. Maybe all night watchers will eventually embrace their fate, sleepwalking back into the Hollow and becoming one of the Ethereals. But until that day comes, we live as people. We live our lives to the fullest. So if anyone took away the chance of him living his life to the fullest, even if it was the night horror itself, I need to know why.
Is the concert starting?
Is it?
You have my complete support.
See, I still can't understand why what's his face is stronger than Yanagi. This is the spot I was told about earlier. But this area, why does it look so familiar? You've been here before? I think so. Let me think here. This seems to be near a path Chestnut often takes. I've run into her here a few times before. Weird. Is it really just a coincidence? Anyway, let's search around for any traces the chieftain might have left.
A crossroads. I see
And
marks by
clues.
the roadside. Let's check them out.
Thankfully, there are these plants that haven't been corrupted yet. All this fluffy, dense moss around here, it would take at least a month to grow to this thickness in a night. There's no sign of broken or trampled branches on any of the plants either. And there's definitely been no one in the viney area. Okay, never seen that word before. They're covered in tiny thorns. No way anyone will be able to get through there safely. Oh, botany? This isn't the right way. Let's go look somewhere else. Lucia carefully examines the footprints on the ground. Hard to believe we almost missed such obvious clues. Should be this way. Are you sure it's Chieftain's feet? Well, to be optimistic, I think these look like footprints left by members of the Night Watchers tribe searching for the Chieftain after he went sleepwalking and disappeared. Besides, this area is usually deserted, yet there are multiple sets of footprints. All fresh and undisturbed by Ethereals. Even if it wasn't about the Chieftain, we should still check it out. Yo, Forge, how's it going? Get him, Mr. Morgan. Alex, it's no time for Red Dead. We got a mystery to solve.
The Ethereals seem kind of riled up today.
Huh? How do you know that? They all look the same to me.
See the glow around their cores? It's
Wow, I didn't know
fast.
Ethereals have feelings.
About 20% quicker than usual.
Whoa, you can tell?
Damn.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
Later.
You actually know this Ethereal?
With the Chieftain? No, not like that. But if the Chieftain had turned into an Ethereal, he would be a far stronger one than this.
No, why?
Go Chieftain, I guess.
High-rank Ethereals never get along. So if one is flexing its muscle here, it might actually be good news for us.
Go to see good
I'm not
news.
following what you just said. But if you're calling it good news, it's good news.
Yep. But first we need to deal with this little troublemaker. It's being a menace.
Things already written. Enemies of section 6 shall pay.
I'm doing alright. You just stop informing me before wrapping it up. You know, I'm doing alright. It's crazy because daylight savings time and kids.
Faithful companion.
You know, always be wary of sons and daughters when it comes to daylight savings time. And students as well.
Let me help you chill out. A preemptive strike.
Fall into the endless abyss. It's for cover.
You know, then I'm nervous then for GTA 6 because that tells me they really need to make that fat money.
Here you go. Resistance is futile. My turn. Such provocations don't go
Like, if
unanswered.
that's the case.
Waste of time. Perfect timing.
Turn.
Not later. This is your last page.
Dude, they better go back on there or else people could be... Lucia walks around the area and finds a few markers, which seem to put her more at ease. I hate to break it to you, but... Oh, wait for the charge. Okay. I hate to break it to you, but that Ethereal we just saw was definitely a Hator. They were all Exaltus priests before turning into Ethereals. Why? From what I know, making Hators requires some prep work. So to speak, it's the Exaltus exclusive cheese made with unique techniques and extra long fermentation. Sorry, I suddenly lost my appetite for cheese too. Let's talk about something else more cheerful. The people who came to rescue the chieftain left a marker, which means something like he's alright now and everyone's gone back. But something seems off around here. Better get out quickly. That's for sure. But I didn't even notice the markers. Sometimes night watchers encounter more troublesome situations in the hollows. So, let our kin know about our predicament. We've established a unique and comprehensive system of markers. The message left behind this time, it matches what I felt. Yo, let's take a look around. Yeah, I have this faint feeling that something is making the Ethereals around here restless. Look carefully, we might find something too. And I haven't seen Chestnut today. Ugh. What I mean is, since the chieftain is fine, we should continue our previous research until we get new information. If I remember correctly, there should be an Ethereal around here that'd be perfect for research. That would be Chestnut, right? Yep. Lucia keeps getting the surroundings, wondering why Ethereals are acting so strangely.
No other clues nearby, huh?
Oh, what was that?
Huh?
Doggy!
Chestnut? Did you come looking for me to hang out? Oh, you mean you want us to follow you? Come on, let's follow her.
Hold on, just like that?
Let's go! We've entered the hollow so many times, but this is the first time we've had a tour service!
We never had an open world spy game. Apparently it would not work well, which is why Agent was cancelled. I don't believe that, considering how good MGS5 was when it came to its open world.
Wait, watch out for Ethereals! And I don't mean Chestnut.
Emergency! Excuse me, coming through.
But even
Sorry,
then, it
pardon
translates
me.
pretty
Coming through.
nicely.
Sorry! Whew, looks like everyone's in a rush today.
Yo, and Hitman. Even though that's semi-open world.
Weren't we supposed to be looking for clues? I think I just hit my steps for the day.
Chestnut, what is it you're leading me to?
Yo, apparently they also had some concept ideas for a medieval game.
Don't tell me we'll get all the way there just to find out she was chasing after a lost chew toy or something. Are we finally here?
Wait, that's... Kieran? And what's that beside him?
Arlesia could wake Kieran. More excited Ethereals came swarming in, and Chestnut seems to want to join the fight? Chestnut! I must be dreaming, so a Hante is helping us beat other Ethereals? Watch out, Chestnut, here I come! Yo, hopefully Sam Hauser gets to make another game sooner or later. Because I think that's the guy who really held the secret sauce. It takes some time to wake up Lucia's fellow Night Watcher.
Kieran? Kieran! Are you okay?
Yo,
Lucia?
Splinter Cell, Metal Gear Solid were like a word with you, Mr. Hauser.
What are you doing here?
And Alpha Protocol. That game was very flawed, but it is.
I heard about the chieftain. I came here to see if there were any clues. What about you? Did you also sleepwalk into this hollow?
I don't really remember. I asked a friend to keep watch for me, but somehow I still ended up sleepwalking. Before you guys woke me up, I had no idea I was here.
Can your friend be trusted?
That friend of yours, can he be trusted?
I don't know. I saw him as a friend. But maybe he didn't see me the same way. He's always in an investigator outfit. Last time I ran into trouble in the Hollow, he was the one who saved me. Lucia knows. When things go south in the Hollow, we Night Watchers are always the first ones to be abandoned. It's rare for anyone to turn back for us.
Well, why?
What? Why? Just because you don't get attacked by Ethereals, they treat you like you're some kind of freak?
Especially when the Ethereals come swarming, it really becomes apparent that we're Night Watchers. But then again, I guess it's not always intentional. Sometimes people genuinely can't tell. In the chaos, a Night Watcher in a helmet doesn't look that different from a frenzied maniac or a vicious striker.
That's crazy. But there's something strangely funny about it, too. Sorry. I shouldn't laugh at it.
In dangerous situations, people tend to turn on anyone they see as different. When panic hits, those so-called teammates usually choose to abandon us first. And they always say things like, "You'll be fine. The Ethereals won't attack you. Just hide here. We'll come back for you when we can."
But most of the time, no one comes back for us.
That's why, after that guy saved me, I really thought he was a true friend.
I understand what you mean, but has he been acting strange lately?
Strange. Well, lately, he's been asking a lot about the Night Horror, and really digging into things like how we communicate with Ethereals. Does that count?
Kind of what we do.
Communicate with Ethereals?
There were multiple iterations of spy over time. The Cold War setting that the public knows was one of those iterations. Ultimately, the problem they kept coming back to was how they make a spy game work in the open world. They felt that it just didn't replicate the feel of early spy movies, and concluded that it would have worked better as a more linear experience, according to Sam Hauser. Then why not make it a linear experience?
Yeah, he saw me trip over a Beholder engine once. It just looked at me and left me alone. Didn't attack me or anything. By the way, speaking of calming and communicating with Ethereals, isn't that your specialty, Lucia?
Points at Lucia's notebook and staff, looking confused.
You mean those Ethereals I summoned? Oh, that wasn't me controlling them. That was just an optical delusion. I layered some visual effects on top of simulated ethereal attack patterns, so it looks like they're there, but it's all just illusion.
I see. But what about this thing?
Aaron, all confused, points at Chestnut, who is crouching quietly nearby.
Oh, that's Chestnut.
This Ethereal's been sitting there quietly this whole time. I thought maybe it could understand us. Wait, is it one of your illusions too?
Ah, yes, totally. When sitting still, she doesn't use much ether, so she looks really well behaved. But if you try to make her do something, she can be a little slow.
Lucia waves her staff at Chestnut, pretending to cast some kind of magic. Chestnut instantly starts wagging her tail and puts on a show.
This illusion isn't doing very well. I'll have to practice more later. Aw, I was gonna ask her to do something else too.
Oh, I see. This Ethereal looks insanely real. I've seen some of your illusions before, but this one... Seems like you've improved your skills again. Congrats.
I guess so. Thanks.
But, even with the staff passed down in our tribe, you still can't really control Ethereals.
Hey, don't be a negative Nancy, mister.
Does that mean what the guy's after? Controlling or communicating with Ethereals was never actually possible in the first place?
Wait, guys.
Manipulating the ether environments to control ethereal behavior isn't totally far-fetched. Take Geppetto from Hollow Zero. It could even command other Ethereals to launch ambushes. But this strange device here? I doubt it can pull off anything close to what Geppetto could do.
If we're talking about massive symbiotic ethereals like Geppetto, then yeah, it could definitely manipulate the ether environment in a large area. But I feel like we don't really need something that extreme to influence ethereal behavior. If we just want to change how ethereals behave, then maybe suppressing or stimulating their ether activity levels could do the trick.
As expected from our ethereal expert. Have you seen anything like that before?
No. But the ethereals we encountered earlier were unusually agitated, as if they'd been provoked by something. Do you think it could be because of this device?
Yes.
And don't forget the chieftain's disappearance. What if someone's using the Night Watcher's abilities to try and communicate with ethereals, or to test how much they can control them?
Are you saying that someone's been experimenting on us? Using our ability to sleepwalk our lives? For research?
That's right. They probably want to exploit the Night Watcher's abilities to locate the night horror and research how to communicate with ethereals.
This
These
theory
rubies.
actually lines up with how we've been treated during Hollow joint operations.
But it's just a theory for now.
Again,
Shouldn't jump to
theory.
conclusions. We need more leads, like figuring out what this strange device actually does.
Okay, I'll keep you posted on what's going on back in the tribe.
With that promise, Kieran takes his leave.
Weird little thing. Belle, come take a look at...
This device looks like some kind of ethereal amplifier. If I'm not mistaken, the way it channels ether is somewhat similar to my staff. Was that ethereal just now also an illusion? Of course not. Those were real ethereals just now, even more agitated than usual. Lucia glances in the direction that Kieran went. Actually, my staff can indeed influence the behavior of ethereals. That's amazing. Since my staff can knead ether into a ball, it occasionally emits an intense light like the core of an ethereal, blinding those ethereals that still have vision. If that ethereal isn't nice to me, I'll catch it off guard and bonk it right on the head. Yes, that would be an example of it, even though Remedy made it. Granted, Rockstar did make 3. Just kidding. I noticed you've been kinda out of it. Lost in thought 1 minute, nervous and talking nonsense the next. Feeling better now? Let's talk about this machine first. Looks like it's what's making the Ethereals around here so relentless. The chieftain sleepwalking and Kieran's blackout, they're probably connected to whoever put this thing here. But who could have done this? The person behind it all? Could they also know about this staff passed down from our ancestors? Looks like more Ethereals are coming. You and Lucia turn towards the source of the sound. A familiar figure comes into view. Chestnut is back and brought along the cushion from before.
Chestnut? Wow, you like this pillow, don't ya?
Oh, good doggy.
Thanks so much for today. Will you come play with me again next time? Yes, she'll come too. It's a promise then.
Who will come to? Me?
Yes.
It was nice meeting you, Chestnut.
At Chestnut's enthusiastic invitation, you pet its head and tail. It's just as hard as you imagine, and you can even feel the violent ether flowing through its body. But this violent ether formed in such a friendly puppy, it's truly fascinating. No wonder Lucia always wanted to find a way to coexist peacefully with Ethereals. After you and Lucia spend quite a while playing with Chestnut, you reluctantly say goodbye and return to Feilum Heights. Dawn approaches. It's about the time Lucia usually leaves, but she seems to be deep in thought about something. What's on your mind?
Oh, it's nothing. I was just wondering why the chieftain chose to give me the staff. If a family in Eridu had been holding on to a secret weapon, you'd expect it to go to someone powerful. Someone who could last the longest in the Hollow. Or someone who's best at taking down Ethereals, right? Not that the Night Watchers believe whoever slays the most Ethereals is the strongest, but I don't exactly have any other qualities that stand out.
You might be wrong on that one.
But you really know the Ethereals. The staff is a relic left behind after the Night Watchers confronted the Night Horror. Giving it to the person who understands the Night Horror best totally makes sense.
That does make a lot of sense. Actually, I've always had doubts about the true purpose of this staff. For decades, our chieftains have used it to fend off Ethereals and protect our people from hollow disasters. But for me, defeating Ethereals was never the goal. I wanted to understand them. Even among the Night Watchers, some say I've strayed too far from tradition.
Yeah, curiosity.
Right. You've always had a special interest in Ethereals. I don't think I've asked before, but what made you want to study them in the first place?
Ethereals. Some are born from the Hollow itself. Some are the continuation of life in the Hollow. Some of them feel like projections of who we are in the Hollow. Others are quite literally the people we once knew.
This all seems philosophical.
I keep wondering, when someone is corrupted and becomes an ethereal, when they lose their sanity and identity in the hollow, is there really no way to bring them back? If we see the hollow as our enemy, then it's nearly invincible. No matter how strong you are, I don't think anyone can wipe out every last hollow. But if one day we could uncover all the secrets of the Ethereals,
No,
or
I
if
say
the
we
hollow
send it to
itself
nukes.
could answer us, then maybe there's still a chance to bring our lost loved ones home.
Yeah, do it the American way.
We can't change what's already happened, but maybe we can still move toward a future where we no longer have to live in fear of the hollow.
Maybe.
Maybe. But, Lucia, those are some big questions. Perhaps the old chieftain gave you that staff because he believes in your search for the truth.
Is that so?
Lucia may have said a lot of confusing things, but she doesn't seem too bothered herself.
Well, there's no way the two of us can figure everything out just by thinking. Let's not stress ourselves out. Phew. So much has happened tonight. I'm exhausted. I should head home and get some rest. But I'm sure we can find out more about the chieftain and Kieran. Once I hear something new, I'll let you know.
Maybe it's because both the chieftain and Kieran are safe. Lucia hums a cheerful tune as she walks away. It's hard to believe I've actually touched an ethereal, a living ethereal, moving, and it let me pet its own volition. Lucia is so amazing. This is so exciting. What kind of adventure will she take me on next? But I'm just feeling a bit sleepy. If I head back now, I should make it in time to eat breakfast. To eat the breakfast Wise brought, right? I'll sleep after eating. Indubitably. Well, I'll be right back real quick. I'm gonna check Ant and everybody.